Hey, my name is Orishay, and this is how I redesigned my main character's love interest, Alec, for my upcoming animated pilot called Siren the Muse. I honestly started off with sketches because I had a general idea of what I wanted him to look like, and I had some drawings of him before, but he was just like this very generic poet white man. So he went from being Caucasian in my writing process to being Hispanic to now being a Samoan, or very influenced by all Polynesian cultures actually. How that happened is actually very funny. I had to watch Moana again with my niece and nephew, and I took one look at Maui and I was like, wait a minute, that's Alec. And then a few days later I saw Mauga from Overwatch and I was like, what? Wait, that's Alec. And then next thing I know, I'm searching all about Polynesian cultures at like 2 in the morning, and then everything made sense. Alec's story actually takes place in the mid 1800s during the first British contact with Samoa. He was a chief at the time, so he handled the trade exchange until he decided to set his sights on the British Empire, and so he did. When he got there, he actually learned English fairly quickly, but as time would go on, he'd find himself wanting more and more to get into British aristocracy, and a few bad decisions later, and that's how he lost his arm. While the merge of the supernatural realm and the natural realm was categorized as a catastrophe for most people, to Alec it actually saved his life, as he was scheduled to be exiled. On the day of the merge, Alec lives his life now trying to prove something, trying to prove that he's worth being saved, and that's why he started an organization called Inkvars, the humans who seek the truth behind the merge. And his journey leads him here, in love with Muse, his one and only lead on how the merge happened, and coincidentally, the first male siren ever recorded in supernatural history. But then Alec vanishes, erased from everyone else's memory except for Muse. What happened to Alec, and why can only Muse remember? I guess we'll find out soon, won't we? And with that, I bid you farewell.